night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Greg, we know it's still early in this season, but how significant is it for a team to have a hot start to the season or a cold start to the season?
You know, I think it can give some indication of their overall strength. But, Kevin, so much can happen in the course of a season. Don't go judging these teams just yet.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here is Harden. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Harden's got the opening bucket of the night here for Houston.
If you give Harden even a sliver of space in the mid-range area, forget about it.
Now Rodriguez. Drives to the hoop. 6 to shoot. Outside for Simmons. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 5 now.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Count it.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Harden. He had 27 points last game. To the paint, knocked away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist from Covington.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Capella with a screen on Simmons. Capella with the bucket.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit, and it's Covington atop the key. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Šarić. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Simmons. Takes it out to Covington. Ariza with it. Now Covington defending. From about 16, Ariza no up.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Inside. Rodriguez against Ariza. Here's Šarić. Embiid in the corner. Back to Šarić. Simmons passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Putting something extra behind it. Embiid would not be denied there.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by the 76ers, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with. That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Embiid, no good on that one.
And one thing I can tell you, physicality won't be an issue for Joel Embiid. It'll be interesting to see what other talents he can unlock in his game.
Covington with it, and guarded by Capella. Rodriguez, off target from three-point range. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the reason with those long arms, they really aid him in being able to get these tough contested shots over the defense.
Now here's Embiid. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Philadelphia. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Rodriguez. Houston in the lead. And here's Harden. George grabs the board.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And Thompson kicks to Saric. Outside, Simmons. Embiid with a screen on Nene. Clock at 6. Thompson from long range. Offensive rebound, and Embiid is right there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now Saric, Trevor Ariza missing from long range. Back to Saric, stolen by Gordon. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Count that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Harden with it. 5 points in the game. Over Simmons. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night. It's a tie game here in Houston. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
The Rockets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Holmes. In 11. 7-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Gordon for three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
So good to see Gordon with that pull-up jump shot. Man, is that sweet.
Pass to Washington. Here's Okafor. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Assist goes to Washington.
And the Rockets with possession here. 3-point lead. From about 19 feet. Ennis misses. Philadelphia shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Holmes, good.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Robert Covington comes in for Thompson. And it's Sergio Rodriguez in for Washington. Here's Harden. He's got 7. Harden accelerates. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Embiid.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quit in this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit. And even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
Harden, no good on the free throw. I'm wondering if the NBA would adjust the age requirements, Greg. Ultimately, no changes were made.
And overall, it's made the league better. Maybe down the line they can revisit the topic, but as it stands, it has been a huge success for our league.
Now, here's Brewer. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. And that one is good. And it's a 5-point Houston lead.
And Brewer is so long. I mean, a capable scorer inside. He rises up quickly to get his shot off.
Pass to McConnell. Here's Okafor, and then Okafor slams it in.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Gordon. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Here's Brewer, and it's slammed in by Brewer.
Fantastic athleticism from Brewer there. His arms that go forever, it seems, make it easy for him to dunk it down.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Rodriguez. 14 points from him the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Beverly dishes to Brewer. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Nene, he's checked in for Corey Brewer. The 76ers also with a sub. Sharge is checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. McConnell kicks to Rodriguez. Here's Sharge. Another miss by Philadelphia. Houston leading by 7. Now Beverly. Here's Capella. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
Good concentration that time by Capella.
Beverly against Rodriguez. Pass to Covington. From the arc. The 76ers with another miss. Beverly looking around. Now here's Harden. He's covered by McConnell. Harden against McConnell. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And they get it. The big man Embiid converts inside.
And the rookie Embiid already has so many moves to choose from. An incredible offensive talent.
McConnell against Harden. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Saric passes to Rodriguez. And he makes that one. Rodriguez has got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Houston making a switch. Ariza's checked in. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. Here's Capella. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Rodriguez outside. From 7. Embiid, no good. Rockets leading by 7. Harden with it. Now Covington defending. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
That one falls.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rodriguez outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the 76ers.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Rockets leading by 10. Nene outside. Back to Harden. Fires for three. Saric grabs the board. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Rodriguez right side. Back to Simmons. Rodriguez outside. Shot clock at 5. Embiid the screen. Puts up a deep three. The putback. Simmons. Great positioning on the putback.
And you sometimes forget how tall Simmons is. He's good at crashing the offensive glass.
Back to Ariza. There's the triple. And the three ball is good. Ariza's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Outside Covington. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Saric outside. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. To the inside. Ariza can't hit from in close. The 76ers trail by 10. Down low. Embiid inside, guarded by Nene, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3rd and block. And in terms of scoring points off turnovers, a solid season for them. They were in the top half of the league. One of those stats that tells you about a team's level of aggression.
And the block numbers you mentioned, that's a clear sign of how dominant they were in terms of interior defense. That was a hallmark of theirs.
The length on Embiid is unreal. He's going to make a living rerouting shots.
Now here's Rodriguez. Embiid, no good.
Ooh, that's just turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's Ariza on the wing. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The 76ers trail by 10. Rodriguez outside. Saric against Capella. And Saric kicks to Simmons. To the inside. Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
See the story on James Harden. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 29 points a game last season, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Boy, I love watching Harden pack the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Outside Covington. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
From deep Harden, the 3 ball goes for James Harden.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half, now 1 in the second.
Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. Rodriguez outside. for three. Drills it from outside. Rodriguez has got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Nene. Shoots over Embiid. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Nene's got his first points in this one.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
And the 76ers call time here. For the Rockets, Brewer comes in for Nene. And Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Then for the 76ers, Okafor is checked in for Embiid, and it's Rashawn Holmes in for Dario Saric. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Simmons passes to Rodriguez. Here's Okafor, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And that one falls for Okafor. Both free throws good from Okafor. Houston leading by 10. Beverly the pass to Brewer. On the wing, and it's Houston with another.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Pass to Simmons. Fade away. He gets it in there. Simmons got 9.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Ariza with the bucket.
Man, watching Ariza pull the trigger from outside, he is a skilled sniper from deep.
Here's Simmons. Now, here's Holmes. He's guarded closer. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Brewer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Up top, McConnell. Defended by Beverly. A shot by McConnell, no good. And here's Beverly. Takes it inside. That one misses. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Rockets on top. They lead by 13. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. McConnell with it. Pass to Okafor. Back to McConnell. Grant outside. Now here's Okafor. Covered by Brewer. 3-on-3. Harden finishes at the other end.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Pass to McConnell. Now here's Embiid. Gordon for three. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Grant. And Thompson kicks to McConnell. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. McConnell's got his first bucket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Brewer. It's good. The assist that time for Minute. And the Rockets lead by 15.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt them down low.
Timeout called, 76ers. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. Then for the 76ers, Saric comes in for Okafor, and Walker subbed in for Jeremy Grant. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last time out, I heard the 76ers coach talk to his team. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen. Guys?
Thank you, David. McConnell passes to Walker. Here's McConnell. Walker finds Saric. And here's McConnell. 4 on the clock. Over Ennis. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
The 76ers trail by 17. Pass to McConnell. Saric outside. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Brewer kicks to Harden. Takes a three. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last three go. Way too competitive for that.
Embiid inside. Nene on him. Embiid, no good. Rockets leading by 17. Ennis taking his time here. Here's Nene. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Harden! Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 17. Now McConnell. Now here's Saric. He's tightly guarded. Lets it go from 14. Gordon with the rebound. Rockets leading by 17. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
I think the offensive game of Saric is really good and continues to evolve. Encouraging to see him be aggressive inside.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the 76ers with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Thompson. Sergio Rodriguez comes in for Walker. And Simmons subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Rodriguez against Harden. Lets it fly from 18. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 15-point game. Now Simmons fires the three. Cleared away by Capella. There's 1:34 left here in the fourth quarter. Harden against Rodriguez. And the rejection by Embiid.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against Philadelphia.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Muscle Nene brings on both ends. Man, he knows how to use it, too. A guy you don't want to fool around with at all.
Nene, the screen. Harden.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Taking 2 fouls.
No good on that. He's off on the second. Now McConnell. Got it to go off the glass.
Assist from Richaun Holmes.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, James Harden.